Hi, and welcome back. Today, I want to talk about something that quietly shapes almost every decision that we make in business, even when we don't realize it. And that's how we define success. So many women come into a business with a definition of success that they didn't really choose. It's kind of handed to them by social media, the hustle culture, and what they're seeing other people do, or at least what other people are portraying that they're doing. It's all about more money, more clients, bigger reach, and constant growth. And while none of those things are really wrong, they can become really heavy and they may not really be aligned with the life that you really want. And I see this all the time. Women building businesses that look very successful from the outside, but are often very exhausting and unfulfilling on the inside. And that's often a sign that their success was not defined in their own terms. So here's the thing. If you don't define what success means to you, you'll end up chasing someone else's version of it. And that can leave you feeling like you're always behind, even when you're doing really well. So I want to offer a reframe. Success doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be fast. And it definitely doesn't need to look like anybody else's business. For some women, success looks like flexibility. For others, it might be financial stability. And for some, it's impact, creativity, or having space for family, health, and rest. And all of those reasons are very valid. The challenge is that we're often measuring ourselves using metrics that don't reflect what actually matters to us. And then we wonder why we are feeling disconnected and burnt out. So here's a simple exercise I would love for you to try this week. Instead of asking, what should my business look like? I want you to ask yourself, what do I want my life to look like? Because your business should be supporting your lifestyle that you want. And you might think about, how many hours do I want to work? How much flexibility do you need? What kind of energy do you want your business to require? And what are you not willing to sacrifice in order to become successful? Now, there's no perfect answer. And this isn't about locking yourself into anything. What it's about is giving yourself permission to build your business intentionally instead of reactively, because clarity around success becomes a filter for decision. It helps you say yes more confidently, and it helps you say no without guilt. And before you go, I want to remind you of something really important. You are allowed to want success and ease. You are allowed to build a business that supports your life and not a business that you need to run away from. And you don't have to build your business alone, and you don't have to build it exactly the same way as someone else does theirs. Thank you for joining this conversation. I hope that it supports you. And if it does, please consider subscribing to our channel. Each week, I'll be sharing practical guidance and help for women to build businesses with clarity, confidence, and community. You are allowed to define success on your own terms, because that's where real alignment begins. See you again soon.